little bit of an issue there. Okay, pocket sixes. What do we do? What do we do against op h20? I guess. That's a tough one. I think that it's a fold. And pocket jacks, man. We're not folding that. 1300. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Internet went down for a bit. Pretty tilting. Man, technical tilt is the worst. When we have issues on the stream, and then all of a sudden, like, we're just cruising through, especially on the heels of that, man. I mean, like, we were looking pretty good. Pocket jacks, I can't really think of too many worse flops for us. We're probably ahead. Yeah, Champ Hollywood. What would it be? A blocker bet? A weird post-oak bluff? A value bet? If you don't know whether you're rooting for a call or not, then you probably shouldn't be making the bet. K Myris, thank you very much for the follow. Helping us get a little bit closer to that 11,000 follow figure. 110 people is what we need, you guys. 110 people. Well, I guess we're not supposed to put that and between the 100 and the 10, are we? 110 people is what we need. Zen DeVesta says, thank you, Dutch. I learned how to be a constant MTT profit player by watching you compared to the things I was learning from Staples. You play it way better than he does. Wow. Zen DeVesta, I'll tell you what, I appreciate the compliment. I'm not sure that, you know, I'm not really trying to compete with any other streamers. Just trying to make the right move when we're presented with the, you know, when we're presented with them. Definitely appreciate the compliment, though. I think that I mean I think Staples plays really well. We're gonna go ahead and make the slow play, I guess. I think we slow play this, right? We don't often slow play, but when we do, it's when we have a hand like 8-9 in the big blind, and no one's really shown any aggression. Yeah, let's fire out a half pot size bet. Lighter days making the call. Durden, what do you think, Durden? What do you think you're going to do with your 8-6, with your 8-4? Raising it? I think that's a good idea, Durden. We'll make the call. And that sucks. That sucks because now our 9 high doesn't play in those situations where Durden actually has an 8-6 or an 8-5. So we fire out half pot size bets, and we get called. No, we don't. No, we don't. Zen DeVesta, yeah, thank you very much for being here in the stream, man. We have Serpent of Set saying, it's alive! It's alive! Yes, indeed, it is. I will chop your dollar. I will chop your dollar. You be the Mugu. I be the master. Here we go. What do we do here? I guess we just do a pot size bet. Op H20, your VPIP has been so wide. So wide. So, not only do we figure to have the best hand, but it's also a pretty good spot to do it. Durden, putting up the defense. We'll go ahead and fire out that half pot size bet. Flopping top pair, top kicker. We love it. And Durden, I think that you're probably looking at like 9s or 8s, and you're thinking, let's go ahead and do it. We know that Dutch makes these kind of... man, that is not the best turn card, but... yeah, I guess we go ahead and check and go ahead and let Durden try to push us off of it. We're not getting off of it, Durden. We're not folding. I don't put you on a king jack or a king 10. The king doesn't... it really shouldn't help your hand that much. Putting you on some sort of weird pocket pair, 5s or 6s or 7s, that's kind of a problematic raise amount actually. 6750. It's such a small amount that now I have to worry that Durden actually started the hand with like 4s or 2s. Okay. Well, Durden, the small bet should make you think that we think that it's a weird bluff, so we can maybe move you off of 9s. I think you've got 2 outs, buddy. Wow, you guys. And Durden making the call with Jack 9 for pretty much all the marbles. Can't explain it. Can't really think about it. And Zindavesta now following. Awesome to have you here, Zindavesta. Thank you very much for the follow. Thank you very much for the compliment. And thank you very much for getting us that much closer to our 11,000 follow goal. It's really great to have you here. And Latter Days decides to open limp and then shove. Okay, you know what? We're actually going to make the fold here. This is not something we often do, but the way that Lighter Days is playing this makes me think that Ace-Queen is dominated. Nope. Nope, it's not. It's not. Lighter Days just messed me up pretty good there. Messed me up pretty good there. Okay, make a little note. Okay, we'll be right back, you guys. Okay, guys, we are back. We are minus a host. It's decided that it's late. We have dog problems. June's been crying and crying and crying all night. So, yes, the Preview scene has been modified. Apply changes. No, I don't want to apply any changes. So here we are, you guys. Second out of 29. Next, this is our shot. This is our shot. What is it? 527 up top. Wouldn't be a bad way to go into the weekend. Top 8 pay. Getting down to about 4 tables now. Kings versus King Queen. Looks pretty good there. Snap one. Wicked 1OJ saying, "Oh wow, what a punt." I know, right? That was a punt. That was pretty bad. So Vegas V losing with pocket jacks against the King Queen. Rough beat there, buddy. And we're getting closer and closer to it. Closer and closer to it. One 1-8-2 Vegas. Open limping. We will. What was that ace queen? Latter days, yeah. Hook'em 817 says, "I love No Limit Hold'em Dutch, but PLO and Deuce to 7 triple draw. I love those more. I just caught back grinding 2-5 PLO and made $3,800. Nice job, Hook'em. It's a pretty good score at 2-5. Pretty good score, even at even in PLO, where the swings and the variance is going to be a lot bigger." Make the fold here against DeBohm. DeBohm, it's a little bit high, guy. 3,500 into a 400, 800. That's a 4.x multiple there. You know, we might have been able to actually push him off. Make a raise here. Snap one, open limping. Okay. And DeBohm, his multiples are all over the place. We're going to actually fold now. We got Gibbylicious now following the stream. Gibbylicious, thank you very much for getting us a little closer to our goal tonight. It's going to have to be a weekend goal, you guys. I just don't really see us getting to 11,000. It could happen, though. I mean, we're only 107 people away. No. We're only 107 people.
Can you see me walking in right here?
No. Can't see you. Really?
Yeah, I usually let me see what you're doing. I was like, didn't even notice.
We're gonna like take over the poker world. Beantown Red. Beantown Red, man. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. 7 months in a row, Beantown's been with us. 7 months in a row. You are awesome, man. Thank you so much for your support and your ongoing sub. It really means a lot to me, man. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you so much. Positive part of the crew right there, guys. You are awesome.
Where's your baby? June, where's your baby?
Yeah, look at that. It's true. JD Cole. So we're 3rd out of 28, and 1st and 2nd are also right here to Mom and Dat Dude. We're getting down to it. We're getting down to it right now. Almost at 3 tables. It's going to pay 8 or better here in the 1250 guaranteed. And this is our shot, you guys. This is our shot for glory. This is our shot for pepperoni. The Ghost of Dooming. Get you all in. Good to see you. But get you all in. Good to see you, man. You know what, guys? I'm going to play a little bit of... I'm going to play a little bit of open-faced Chinese. Dat Dude making it 3.4 here. With that stoner bet. He's got the bull in front of him, but it doesn't really matter. I think that we're going to go ahead and exit stage left here.
Where's your ball, June? Come here. Where's the ball?
JD Cole making a move against JD Cole. Doesn't look good. It doesn't look good against Carlos Jr. He just Fantasyland and scooped me. Ugh, brutal. Guys, if you have not tried open-faced Chinese pineapple, check out the app. You can add me on it if you want. I think I'm just on here as Dutch Boyd. At Dutch Boyd. It's the same app that what's his name? What is his name? You know the guy I'm talking about. What is his name? Phil. Phil Helmuth. Same app that he streams. Jack 8 off. We're gonna make the fold. Ah, no kidding. DeBomb, how you doing, man? DeBomb says, "Hey Dutch, it's Billy. It's Billy.
Who's Billy?
Billy Pilgrim, star of Slaughterhouse 5. What other Billy could there be?" Actually, I think that is the same Billy that used to work over at the Horseshoe back in the late 90s, early 2000s. Guy who now is chilling out, working with our own Flight of 28. Melonhead, good to see you. He says, "How was the $30 rebuy and add-on?" I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it, Melonhead. It's in the past. Let's forget about it. JD Cole says, "Dutch, serious question. When you checked to the Jack 9, knowing you were going to call his shove, why not keep the aggression and bet first?" JD Cole, because I wanted him to try to move us off of a hand with like 9s or 10s. The check was an effort to induce the bluff, and he did bluff, and then the amount that he made me think that I could get him to actually call really, really light when we made the shove because of his amount. I gotta tell you, JD Cole, honestly, when Durden made the call there, I think in his head, not only was he counting on having at least 4 outs, but I think in his head, he thought that he had more outs than he did. I think that he thought that maybe he even had 10 outs there. Any jack, any 9, any 10. And maybe he was even ahead there. I actually think that he called thinking that maybe I had a hand like 9-8 where his jack high was going to take down the pot. That's my read of the situation. I don't think it was as bad of a call as it appears. I think that I do think that it was a bad bet sizing on his part because it looks like, wow, that's going to induce a bluff. But then when he actually called, it was after he made that bet that could induce a bluff, and he thinks, okay, well, let's hit a 10-outer. Worst case, let's hit a 4-outer. And sometimes let's hero call here with jack high and it'd be good. I know how crazy that sounds, but you know, it was basically, wasn't it like a blind versus blind spot? No, it was a button versus small blind spot. And I think that he probably knows, I think he you know, we've played enough with Durden that he probably knows that we do a lot of these pot size raises in the small blind. Oh my gosh, something just happened. We just got Jay Ruffer donating $10. Jay Ruffer going back and forth with Papist to be the top donator. I'll tell you what, man. I think that you guys should just like donate exactly the same amount, and you can share the first place spot, because this is kind of getting out of hand. It reminds me of the nuclear race between the U.S. and Russia, and we're just going to end up like completely blowing up the whole world if this keeps on going back and forth, man. But Jay Ruffer, of course, we appreciate it. Of course, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for supporting the stream as much as you do. Jay Ruffer and Pappas, man. You guys are the best. Jay Ruffer says, you know what app is amazing? Is the chess.com app. That's pretty funny. Why aren't I playing chess.com anymore? I really liked playing it. I liked it too much. And Michelle decided that it was interfering with our personal time. So she asked me to shut it down. It was starting to cause a fight. And I was like, you know what? It is so not worth a fight. As much as I enjoy playing chess.com, the truth is, I enjoy not causing stress on my girlfriend a lot more. And, okay. If you don't like it, whatever. I'm not gonna, I am not going to put up a fight. Choose your battles. I'm not going to put up a fight over playing chess. Maybe, though, Jay Ruffer, if you see her this week while you're in town for Money 20, you can maybe convince her to let me back on. Let me back in. Hold on, guys.
There's a new person here. Did you get it? He's first time on Twitch. His name is Scout Burkus. You see it now?
Let me see really quick. I do see Wicked 10J saying that could be Billy Marijuana Head. It could be if Billy Marijuana Head didn't OD on weed. It could be Wicked 10J. That's pretty funny. Sherlock 117
Above that.
saying right.
Above that is the guy.
XTV's chilling out, addicted to playing Yahtzee on his phone. And I'm looking for our new guy. Scott Farkas?
Yep.
Scott Farkas 1. New to Twitch, had to check out Dutch. Scott Farkas 1, welcome to the stream, man. Welcome to the stream. Awesome to have you here. Dune 9. Just stop, man. Just stop. You're going to start tilting me. Dune 9 says, serious question. Isn't deep dish pizza amazing? God damn it, man. Dune, why do you have to remind me how long it's been? How long it's been since we've had that taste of victory. You know what? It's been so long, actually, that Michelle let me have pizza this week. We had a little delivery on Monday, and it was the best day of my life. She said, you know what? You owe me a win now. And I was like, you got it. You got it, dude. Here we go, 2100. Making the raise against Luck Bags. Making the raise against Embarrassed to Show. Embarrassed to Show. What do you think about that flop, Embarrassed to Show? Check it awfully quick. Makes me feel like it's a trap. Don't matter. It don't matter if it's a trap or not. We're going to make the call here with a gut shot straight. And I don't really love it, but we're getting 5, 6, 7, 8 to 1 to make the call. And I think any 10 and any 6 is going to be an out. So there's our 10 making the call. I guess the 10 is not an out. Embarrassed to Show was, in fact, trapping us. But actually had a lot of outs there on that turn. Actually had a lot of outs. Any 10, any 4, and any 6. Huh. So 9 outs. I guess if we look back on it, how much did we have to call there on the turn? We were getting 3 to 1. I guess if we know that Embarrassed to Show has the aces or the kings or the queens or the set, then we can make the fold. But without knowing, it's just so often that Embarrassed to Show has a hand like, you know, ace king of spades or pocket nines or pocket eights, ace 7, 7 8, 7 6, where 10-4 is going to be a pretty big favorite there. But that is kind of a lesson about reverse implied odds, right? You can hit your hand and not win. Curtis3332 is now following the stream. Thank you very much for being here, Curtis, and getting us a little closer to our 10,000 goal. 11,000 goal, rather. Not 10,000, 11,000 followers. We're so close. We're so close. What do we need? Another 107 is what it's looking like. Ace is up says, well, what if Exmo didn't like poker? I mean, like, if she put up an ultimatum saying it's either poker or me, choose. I guess I'm finding a new career path. Ace is up. Finding a new career path. Wouldn't be fun. Wouldn't be fun. But you know what the truth is? You gotta look at this world and you gotta pick people to trust and to make the journey with. And I trust Michelle enough to know that, you know, if in her judgment, poker is a huge negative suck on our lives, then I probably trust her to, you know, even more than me to make that decision. I also kind of think that as much as I love poker, it doesn't love me back. You know, there's no point in putting personal relationships behind. And I understand what you guys are thinking. You can't let you know, someone else control your life. You are your own person, and you know there is some truth to that. You know, but let's say that you know, love smoking cigarettes, and you know the person you're with who you love says, "Look, it's either cigarettes or me." Are you really going to say, "Well, it's cigarettes"? I don't know. I don't really like the idea of ultimatums. But if that was an ultimatum, I would probably be saying goodbye to y'all until she died, and then I'd be back on the tables, be back on the felt. We got Wicked 10J saying, JD Cole, screw the kids, let's throw down some Super Mario Brothers 3. It's not so bad. You know what I got the other day, guys, in the Humble Bundle? And I would encourage all of you guys to go check it out, because it's one of the best Humble Bundles I've seen in quite some time. HumbleBundle.com is Ultra Street Fighter 4. So probably going to be playing some Street Fighter 4 on the stream sometime soon. Doug Don't saying, did I see you on TV back in the heyday of poker? WPT or WSOP maybe? What are you talking about? Right now is the heyday of poker. Right now. Maybe not. Yes, Dougie Don't. Yes, indeedy. Let's go ahead and fire out a half pot size bet into Dat Dude and to bomb. 2 of the big stacks in the tournament. The 2 people who could do the most damage to our stack, we're going to fire out. The bomb making the check raise, spewing. We'll fold. You got it, Billy. You got a Billy Marijuana head. Why would you do this without a queen? Against just one of us, I could see it. You know, if you didn't have to worry about Dat Dude's, you know, just, you know, snap calling my raise, then I could kind of understand it as a bluff. But if you don't have a queen, or at least some sort of crazy good combo draw, then I think that was so reckless. Though that wouldn't really surprise me. It wouldn't really surprise me. He doesn't quite, Billy doesn't quite scream to me that he is the, he doesn't seem to be the model of caution. Bromeliad 23, thank you very much for following, and really appreciate, man. I really appreciate it. Pretty close, man. Embarrass the show. Yeah, we'll go ahead and make the call here. Hope for a flop like that. Magic flop. Check raise him. Hope that Embarrass the show has something like pocket jacks or pocket tens where he's going to put us on a crazy flush draw. Embarrass the show now checking back very quickly. Okay. Probably don't have any outs here. Maybe a 3 isn't out for you. Wow. Here he makes the raise. Gosh, I gotta love it. I gotta love it. Let's time bank it up. I guess he could have a 2. He could have like pocket 2s, right? He could have pocket 7s or pocket 4s. He could even have pocket 5s. I just think it's so much more likely, guys, that he has like an overpair. So let's go ahead and be willing to get the whole way in. Or he has absolutely nothing. King 6. Something like that. Iceman Kiwi saying, if you have kids, would you still play poker and stream poker? Well, I think that, yeah, I think so. Making the fold, making the fold. Pocket queens, guys. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. And DeBomb making a raise. Okay, DeBomb. Let's go ahead and make the call here. We will do a little slow playing. It's not such a great hand, or that's not such a great turn for us. Okay. DeBomb, if you got the king, go with God. Hold your breath. 8-6. Okay. And we are up to 98,000 now after that one. Killing Bird, good to see you. 4 months in a row. Killing Bird, you guys should know he is a Twitch streamer. I'm part of the murder. I'm part of the Killing Bird murder. And Killing Bird also is one of the owners of Tournament Poker Edge. He is one of the guys who is supporting and sponsoring the Twitch Poker League. So he's giving up a few subscriptions for the prize packages. Really encourage all of you guys to go ahead and check out his stream and his site, tournamentpokeredge.com. Let me go ahead and load it up really quick on another window where you can see some of the best online MTT players today. It's a training site. You know, it's basically like you know, Crush Life Poker, kind of like Card Runners. And if you join now, if you look yearly, it's a $300 value. Monthly is a $30 per month value. Yeah, so it's quite a it's quite a nice sponsorship that he's putting together, like that he's given us. I think that we're going to be able to get a Tournament Poker Edge monthly subscription for every weekly winner of the league for the first 8 weeks. So it was really awesome. We'll also try to get him to give us a few for the actual overall league winners. And also keep in mind, guys, besides just you know, the Tournament Poker Edge stuff, the Run Good gear stuff, we're going to try to get All In magazine subscriptions and Blue Shark optics. We also have that Sony PlayStation 4 for the first place prize, the league winner overall, given to us by Flatty, one of our biggest friends of the stream. It's awesome to have you here. So yeah, very cool. And let's also go. Let's take a look at Killing Bird's Twitch too. So / Killing Bird, here he is doing some Turbo MTT grinds. It looks like he's going right now. So definitely appreciate you being here, Killing Bird. And good luck, good luck, good luck. Here's a couple of cheers for you. I am part of the Killing Bird Murder, which is the a group of crows, right? Killing Bird, group of crows. He also has some T-shirts to sell. Very good to have you here in the stream. Thank you very much for showing some love. Okay, guys, we're going to be right back in 4 minutes. You guys are the best. Don't go anywhere.
Three of 13 as we go to break. Hiya.
We are back, you guys, with the old 10-7 offsuit. First out of 22, chip leader, and some pretty big stacks at our table too. We just doubled through to bomb with our pocket queens against the very aggressive 8-6 suited turn shove. So yeah, and so the league's gonna start November 7th, you guys. I've got some cosmetic changes I need to make to PokerZero.com. I also have a couple more sponsors I want to reach out to before the league starts. But you can get a little taste for what it's going to look like and be like at play.pokerzero.com. We've got the league address in the stream if you just type exclamation mark league. And we are going to have a lot of prize support. It's going to be free. Free, completely free to play. Completely free to play. 0 buy-ins. So everyone should be able to play. I think for whatever reason, I think that the software, Amber software, the Amber network, which includes Hogwild Poker, I think for whatever reason they don't want under 18 players to be playing, even though it's free, so it shouldn't be gambling. I don't understand why they wouldn't allow 16-year-olds and 15-year-olds and 12-year-olds to play poker if they can't lose anything. But you know what? We'll respect their decision. They do what they want to do. If it was mine and you're 5-6 years old, you would be able to play. But I think they do have some terms and conditions which say that if you are under 18, you can't play. And there's also a couple of jurisdictions that they don't allow because a couple of states won't let you win real money even if you're not risking anything. They actually say, well, even just your time is sufficient to make it gambling. So pretty much any sort of state where like Publishers Clearinghouse isn't allowed, like if there's like a free contest and you can't play like a free contest, then you're not going to be able to play Poker Zero. But for the most part, it's going to be completely free to play. We're going to go ahead and be streaming it, and I'm going to be playing it too. I would love to win a PlayStation 4, but if I win it, it's probably just going to go back into the prize pool. It's a nice little system. But I've got a gaming computer that's pretty heavy, and I want to have good prizes for the Twitch Poker Leagues. So that's what it's going to be. Snow Dragon DS. I don't think that the average person is making $500K a year.
How much?
Snow Dragon DS thinks that the average person is making $500K a year.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I just let him know, if you think that the average salary is $500K a year, maybe you should donate, bro. Oh man, Louis XNXX says, have you ever played with Kid and Phil Ivey? Yes, I have. More times than I can count. When Phil Ivey won, I think his 9th bracelet, I was at that final table. I took 4th in that stud 808 when he beat Carlos Mortensen. Played some main events with him. Played a couple times, against him in the main event. More times than I can count. And as far as Daniel Negreanu, absolutely, he was one of the guys I had to beat on my way to my first bracelet, where he had pocket aces against my pocket sevens. And we were first and second in that tournament with 8 players left to go. I had him covered by just a hair at this point. It kept on going back and forth and back and forth. But yeah, it's he kind of took a line with aces that allowed me to get like way the right odds to go ahead and do a little set mining.
Melon had a good question about playing the Poker League on Mac.
Yeah, you're gonna be able to play on a Mac. I think that you can even play on an iPad or a Kindle because it's HTML5. It's all web based. There's no download, which is one of the things I really like about the Amber platform. So Jay Ruffer says I'm gonna put a bounty on at Dutch Point. I'm still looking for a prize. That'd be cool, Jay Ruffer. I'll tell you what. If you wanted to do that, that'd be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool.
You know what we should do is make a bounty on me. We should buy a bunch of these hats. Make a bounty on my head.
That's actually a really good idea. Let's do that.
Well, you gotta get a bunch of hats.
Yes. That's a great idea, Michelle. I'm going to do that right now.
How many are you gonna get? 20?
We'll say, 20.
Are they one size fits all?
Critter Cat plush wolf hat. That's awesome.
Well, let's just don't do 20. Just wait, because I think we should change it every season. Listen, we should change it every season.
Okay, well, we'll do 8, which is going to be once a week. Once a week.
Yeah, but we're going to probably do more than one.
So 16?
I think you should just wait until we figure out the charts.
Oh, man. Okay. Let's fire out the same amount here against a bomb. Could easily see him going for a little check raise action here. And yes, indeedy, there it is. We'll make the fold. Nice hand there, DeBomb. Nice hand. Make the raise here against Embarrassed to Show. We got Leo X Hunter saying, "Sup, Dutch, I just started playing at WSP New Jersey. Played my first $10 5K guaranteed and final tabled it. Nice job." So yeah, they must have much bigger player pools than we do because our $10 do not get up to 5K. Making the call here, you guys. Well, we can probably just go ahead and raise it all in. And dodge the ace. Can we dodge the ace? Dodge and weave. Dodge and weave. There we are. Wicked 10J says, "If I was making $500K a year, I would not be living in East Las Vegas." Let me think about it. North, east, southwest. Yeah, I guess West Las Vegas is probably the place to live if you're making $500K a year. Let's go ahead and make a raise. No, not at this point. Zen DeVesta says, "Dutch, if PokerStars was available, if it were available." When do you use was versus were? What's the difference? Was and were are both past tenses of the verb to be. The verb is a tricky one because it is an irregular verb. Let's go to Grammar Girl and find out. So, Carrie from New Orleans asked me to help her understand whether she should say, "I wish I were more perceptive," or "I wish I was more perceptive." It's a great question because it's something that a lot of people don't know. Believe it or not, verbs have moods, just like you do. Yes, before the internet and before emoticons, somebody already thought it was important to communicate moods. So like many other languages, English has verbs with moods ranging from commanding to questioning and beyond. The mood of the verb to be, when you use the phrase "I were," is called the subjunctive mood. And you use it for times when you're talking about something that isn't true or you're being wishful. So I guess it is. I guess it would be if PokerStars were available. Because we're being wishful about it. Zindavesta, if PokerStars were available in the US, yes, we would be playing on it. So Isildur making the raise. I kind of feel like Isildur's VPIP is pretty wide. I'm never folding this hand. The question is maybe I should raise it. Let's just go ahead and see a flop, see what happens. King 8-9 is probably pretty good. I think that it's probably one of these cases where we're ahead. And if Isildur started with an ace, we actually have him just straight up like screwed Ola, where he's got like 3 outs. So we're going to go ahead and continue with the hand. I mean, it's not going to be a lot of safe turns for us where we're going to feel fine, but most likely we have him drawing pretty thin. So let's go ahead and, we'll check, call, check, call, check, call the whole way. Or if he checks behind here, we'll go ahead and fire out if it's not a heart on the end. And if it is a heart on the end, we go ahead and check and try to induce a bluff. Okay, Isildur, firing out 12-5 into 17-5. Okay, buddy. You're going to have to actually show us something here. 5-6, 8-9 king. I think we're ahead. I feel like we're ahead here. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Isildur, what do? You're going to go ahead and make the bluff with ace-jack, right? You're going to go ahead and make the bluff with ace-10, right? I feel like that's what I would do in your spot. 27,000, go for it. Make the shove. Go for it.
Hey, Dutch, since I'm on stream, can you put the payouts where I'm supposed to be?
And there it is. Ace-queen. Yes, I can.
Did you win?
Yeah, I take that one down.
Nice.
It was not an easy call by any stretch, you guys, but, I mean, it's pretty much like it's a polarizing bet, and we're pretty sure that we're ahead. You know, it's like, okay, we're behind a set, we're behind a 7, we're ahead of everything else. I mean, I guess we're behind like a hand like ace king, king queen. But if he had the king, is he really all excited to get, to just shove there on the end? I don't think so. So, I mean, the way that we played it was slow, and we don't often slow play, but when we do, we got to be prepared to make the call. You give your opponent a chance to hang himself. When he does, you got to make the call. You got to find the call. So we weren't really thinking about it too much. Cause TJ says, Dutch, any plan for another poker clinic? Yeah, it's not that, the last poker clinic we did is not going to be the last one we do. We will have more in the future. JD Cole 72 giving us the troll. Does it have 4 sides? Does it have 4 sides? Yes, it has 4 sides.
Did you get that note from Nelsey about putting the payouts out?
Yeah, it's up. It's up. You guys want to see the minimum payout? Man, guys, we have a pretty overwhelming chip lead too. Look at this chip lead here. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on. We'll put this right underneath. So this is what the chips are looking like. And you'll notice we have more than double second place. No one is above 100,000, and we are at 160,000. So it's kind of getting to be a runaway here. We're getting the aggressive stacks to make aggressive moves, and we're looking them up. We're looking them up with middle pairs. Jack 10. Luck Bags made the call on the button. Do we like it? Yeah. Flop to top pair. What's not to like? What's not to like? Guys, I want to say thank you again for being here, being a part of our stream tonight. Luck Bags, I guess I'm going to go ahead and just check to you now. I have no idea what to do with a 10. He checks. I feel like there's a pretty good chance that we're behind at this point. He fires out 4,000. I mean, how can we fold top pair? Pocket aces, nice hand there, Luck Bags. I'll tell you what, Luck Bags. If you're wondering, could I have gotten more value? The answer is yes. Yes, you could have. You probably could have just doubled through us if you were to have made the raise on the flop. Yes, JD Cole. And again, I don't really put inducing bluffs as like that important of a tool, but it is in the tool belt. Like when you are playing No Limit Hold'em, in my opinion, there are about 5 tools you need. The first is blind stealing. The second is C betting. The third would be thin value betting. The fourth would be inducing bluffs, and the fifth would be making the hero calls. Calling any Asian guy aces. There it is. Ace King versus Ace 8. Not a good flop for the Ace King, man. And Ace 8. That's pretty lame. That's pretty lame. Getting it in there with 14 big blinds and getting it in there as a 3.5 to 1 dog somehow slides right through for 62,000 chips. So that sucked. Black feet 4Y. I guess we go ahead and make a raise here. Firing out, and Blackfeet, he makes the call, so it's kind of hard for us to put him on not an ace or not a king. Why would he be calling with not an ace or not a king? He could be taking a real crazy line here. He could be making a float play. If he was, he would have bet that turn. Make the fold. And now we're back to like 100,000. Still first place, but man, what a swing, huh? What a swing. Poker's so spewy. Yep, get y'all in, says 100K almost over second. And not anymore. Now we are 8K over second. Making the fold here. Actually a pretty good flop for 9-5 of diamonds. This will ruin your day, saying I love that cartoony gator. I like it too. Poker Pete coming in with that cool gator emoticon. I love that one. It's one of my favorite ones. I like the slide. I like the gator. We've got some pretty good emotes, really. JD Cole, blind stealing, C betting, hero calling, inducing bluffs, value betting. And actually, JD Cole, I think I have that list on the very first poker clinic we did about C betting, where I have the list of things that I think the tools that I think are important as a no limit hold'em multi-table tournament practitioner. Randiferous 8, sitting in first in the 800 guaranteed. Good luck in that, man. I hope that you take it down. I really do. I hope that we take this down. It's been too long. We got Skelly Factor, friend of the stream, chilling out with us at this table. Who else is in this thing? Dat Dude and Black Feety. Okay, Bakken making the raise, and I'm not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 big blinds. I mean, are we supposed to just call any 2 cards? It's pretty close. I mean, it's really close. 7 bigs. Okay, guys, Queen 10 off looks okay. Fold, 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 and we'd be making a raise. Champ Hollywood shoving. We'll get out of his way. Roke83 in the stream, good to see you. Let me take a look, guys. We're getting closer and closer. We are now less than 100 people away from our follow goal of 11,000 followers. I'll tell you what, it sure would be awesome if you'd help us reach that goal by clicking on that little heart button. Backing, that's going to be a call from us. Unfortunately, we're going to be screwed. I hate the way that Backen played that. I really do. I think that with Backen's stack, he would have been a lot better off just shoving pre. With actually having a tiny little bit of fold equity, maybe. No, you know what? Calling's okay. But if you're going to call instead of shove, if you don't think that you have the fold equity, and you call, then if you actually hit your ace, don't shove into it. Don't shove into it back. And I mean, you're going to really be giving up a lot of equity when your pre-flop aggressor has a hand like pocket jacks or pocket tens where he has like a 2-outer, but he's going to continue betting. But when you make the shove, then he can get away from those kind of hands. So it's really kind of a lame-ass shove. Worked out for you because we actually had pocket nines, and worked out for you further because you dodged all of our chop outs. But yeah, not loving the way that you played it. Pippin87, good to see you, man. Good to see you. Says you're up late. Yeah, it's pretty late. 12:26. Second place right now. Hoping to make it our second deep run of the day. We cashed in the $30 rebuy and add-on, and here we are.
Now I have a question about the tournament structure. He explained to him that it's a point system and everybody's going to be getting console at the end of this season.
Yeah. So how it's going to happen, Nilesy, for the Twitch Poker League, how it's going to happen is every single week we're going to have at least one tournament. We might have multiple tournaments, but we're going to have at least one tournament. And then each week tournament is going to have a winner. It's going to have a little prize pool for first and maybe like other prizes for second and third. And you're going to get points. Wow. DeBomb making the very quick raise. Let's go ahead and just get it in there with the ace-8. Put the pressure on him. So you're going to get points. And I'm going to work on trying to make that fair. So it's going to be like it's going to be a points league. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take your top 5-point finishes, or maybe top 4-point finishes. And that is going to be... Because I don't want it to be like if you miss a week, you don't have a shot, right? It's going to be pretty top heavy. So first is going to be better than, a single first is probably going to be better than like 2/3. But we're going to get the point system down. I'm going to talk to a couple of people. Maybe I'll talk to V-Rob, who has a really good input on this kind of stuff. At the end of the league, which will be like an 8-week league, all through November, all through December. That'll be the first season of the Twitch Poker League. We're going to take the top point winners and have the prize packages. So that first place prize package is going to include some other things besides just the main prize. But the main prize so far is going to be a PlayStation 4. We might be able to get more prizes, and maybe the PlayStation 4 is going to be like, oh wow, that's not really a great prize anymore. We're going to put it as a third place prize. But for now, it's the coolest thing that we've got going, and we got a big thank you to Flatty, to our buddy Mark, who put it up as to get the Twitch Poker League started. We have some other prizes. It's going to be cool. It's going to be cool, and more details are going to be coming. But if you want to sign up, right now.
So one tournament, first tournament, there's going to be like 5 to 8 prizes, maybe.
Probably less. It'll probably be like
1 to 3.
And it might even be a winner-take-all kind of thing.
Well, really?
Yeah.
That's going to be too much stuff for one person.
For like the week tournaments, it might be just like a winner-take-all. Like there's going to be 8 tournaments.
Yeah, there should.
I want to put together prize packages, but
we'll see what we have.
The main thing that you're playing for, week to week is going to be the points for the main, for the main packages. Yeah. It's going to be a league. I mean, like each individual tournament, I want to have something cool. At the very least, we're going to be giving away, special editions, special stamped editions of the physical Poker Tilt book, and we're probably going to also try to get all-in magazine subscriptions and.
We don't need too much stuff. It sounds like we do have a lot of stuff.
We have some cool stuff so far. Cool stuff so far. We'll figure it out. It's going to be awesome, Nilesy. And we're going to be streaming it. I'd encourage you guys, if you want to play it and stream it too, that'd be really cool too. It is going to be the Twitch Poker League. X-Roots case, following now. Thank you very much for the follow. Getting us closer and closer and closer by the minute to the, 7,500. Yeah, let's just go for it. Champ Hollywood, open limping. Open limping on the button. We'll put him to the test. We'll put him to the question. And 9-7 offsuit. Looks good. A Sapico says, what is fold equity? Fold equity is awesome. Black Feedy. Let's make the raise into Black Feedy. Fidalgo says, isn't Hobbitown in New Zealand? Do they have electricity? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. You'd have to ask Iceman Kiwi, who's actually in New Zealand. Let's make the fold. JD Cole, that's actually a pretty good idea. I should probably actually approach Ken Lowe and see if I can get a number of books from him. That's a good idea. I should talk to Ken. So yeah, a Sapico fold equity is basically the chances that your opponent will fold without you having to actually fade a flop and actually win. So let me give you an example, okay? Ace King suited. Or no, let's use this. Pocket twos. Pocket twos against pretty much any hand that you can have is going to basically be a coin flip, right? I mean, sometimes that's not true, but for the most part, let's just say pocket twos against any hand that you have is a coin flip. Well, let's say that if I shove, you fold 25% of the time. Well, if that happens, then basically we've turned what is basically a 50-50 split into better, assuming that there's actual cards in the middle. Gosh, that sucks. So DeBomb with the pocket sixes against the ace queen suited, basically a coin flip, and DeBomb wins that coin flip. That brings us down a notch, you guys. Now we're looking at 10, 15 big blinds. Anyway, ASAP, I would just say Google it. Google it. Let's make the call. Got 2, 4, 5, 6 to 1 on a 6-9 offsuit. 6 to 1 straight pot odds. $14 bigs now. I don't love it. I don't love the spot we found ourselves in. Would have been much better just to be able to take that flop without or take that pot without a confrontation, or when we actually have to fade that flop, turn and river, actually hitting an ace, hitting a queen, and busting the bomb out in 12th place. Yeah, chalk white. We're definitely going to have something for the winner each week. No question about that. Whether it's just like a shirt and a book, maybe that's all it is. It'll be something though. Scott Farkas now following. Thank you very much, man. And 7-5 suited with 10, 11, 12, 13 bigs. We'll make the fold. We'll make the fold. And ace-4 offsuit. Gosh, the problem is if we make the raise here, I just think it opens the door for one of these guys to shove over the top of us. Champ Hollywood making that very, very quick check. Six 647-884-3405. Pretty much, man. That's pretty. You know, you go from this dominating chip position to now 8 out of 12, and not really feeling like talking. It's what they call chatting chips, right there. Chatting chips, and lighter days and back and getting it all in there. Looks like that's going to. Did Backen have more chips in lighter days? I can't remember. I mean, it was pretty close. I guess not. So lighter days getting a little crippled. Huh. Jack 3. Is this a must call? 7 bigs. It's about right, Nilesy. Yeah, this looks pretty good to me. I feel like if we make the call here, sometimes we actually induce Blake Feedy to make the shove with hands that we would like him to shove with, like pocket 6s, pocket 7s, things like that. Maybe. No, let's just max it out. Can we dodge the king? So far, so good. So far, so good. I don't even want to look. Tell me what it looks like, guys. Okay. Whoo, Alan32683. Following the stream. Thank you so much, man. Getting us a little closer to that 11,000 follow goal. Where are we looking at? There's a final table. We are at a final table, you guys. 66,000 in chips. 6 out of 10. Feeling pretty good about it.
Got the bubble.
Still in the bubble. It only pays 8. It only pays 8, you guys, but much, much closer than we were just a second ago. Feeling better about it. Feeling better about our chances. Feeling better about our equity. If someone were to offer us $100 right now to walk away, would we do it? Hell no. Hell no. And luck bags with the chip lead. We got a DeBomb on our left with a lot of chips. A lot of chips, and then we're just kind of right in the middle, 6th, 5th, and 4th. Nazi says, "What's your favorite suit?" Good question. Good question. I guess I would say Clover's. No, I don't know. I don't know that I really have a favorite suit. Clubs, man, the working man suit. The working man suit. You guys probably already know this, but the different suits actually were linked to different classes in Europe, right? So you had the you had spades linked to nobility, like like royalty. The barons and the dukes, the kings and the queens. You had hearts linked to the clergy, like the popes and the bishops and the cardinals and the priests. You had diamonds linked to the merchant class, and you had clubs linked to the working man, the everyday Joe. So I think that is probably who I identify with the most. So I will say clubs is my favorite suit. As Eugene Debs said, while there is a lower class, I am in it. While there is a criminal element, I am of it. And while there is a soul in prison, I am not free. What a great quote that is, Eugene. Eugene Debs, the unapologetic socialist who also made a run for president back in the early 1900s and was imprisoned for doing so. Actually thrown in prison for nothing. For nothing. It's crazy. Could you imagine Bernie Sanders getting thrown in prison just for coming out and saying maybe we should have free healthcare, maybe we should have free education, maybe the top 1% of of income earners in our society should actually pay all the taxes. And put that man in prison. Look at that, Champ Hollywood getting it in with a queen 10 against a king 10, and that looks like it's going to do it for our money bubble. Champ Hollywood out in 9th place, getting Zipola for that finish. And yeah, final table hype. And guys, I hate to do it, but while we are at the final table, we're switching it over to subscriber only mode just because My says C2 saying paid freedom on the rise, saying let's go. No. What's up, stupid one? Good to see you in the stream, man. Good to see you in the stream. On the rise saying you got this. I'm going to try, buddy. I am going to try. We got Brian O'Shea and Alan32683 chilling out with us. So guys, we don't often go into sub-only mode, but that is something that we do when we're doing our HPT viewing parties, our poker clinics, and our final tables. Black Feedy making the raise, much bigger than average pre-flop multiples and quite laggy. So yeah, let's go ahead and make the let's just max it up. I feel like we're ahead of Black Feedy. I'm a little worried about DeBalm. Looking like he's thinking about it. But Black Feedy, I just feel like his VPIP percentage is so high that we'll go ahead and just take that a very big chunk of the time. 13,000. We'll push our 60,000 in and get 13,000 so often. And when we don't, usually we're going to be dominated. But it'll be like a 2-to-1 domination most likely. Sometimes I'll have a bigger ace and we'll be 3-to-1. Making the fold there against the turn of the nuts. Poker Pete says, my Wi-Fi kicked me off, came back to the final table. Here we are at the final table, guys. I got to go hit the Twitterverse, too. Make sure to follow us on Twitter, at DutchBoyd for me, at First for Examois. And definitely appreciate all the Twitter love that you guys have given us in the past. And tonight, look at Aces Up, giving us that picture of the pizza, saying this is what you're playing for. Keep your eye on the prize. Logan, thank you very much for that inspirational post. Mandy Cooper, Christopher Pruitt giving us some retweet. Thank you very much. We got Ruben Bressler retweeting a tweet we were mentioned in. So thank you very much, Ruben. He's one of the newest hosts of the Mark Hoke Show. Pretty awesome dude. John Marzarati, final 2 tables of the $30 rebuy. Let's go, let's go. Pretty cool to see you also there, man. Also there. So back in making the raise here for 26 bigs, it's too much. It is too much, man. We're going to go ahead and give you that bull. Actually, it's not even a bull. This is just going to be... Let's go ahead and make that raise with the ace-8 off. I don't love it, but it's too good to fold. We get through. We pick up some blinds. We pick up some antes. That's what we're trying to do. Mountain Jack, good to see you, man. Good to see you, Mountain Jack. Melonhead says, what's your favorite high-low Omaha hand? I guess ace, ace, deuce, 3, double suited. I will take that. I'll take ace, ace, deuce 3 over ace, deuce 3, 4. Ace, ace, deuce 3, double suited. Badminton says my first subscriber mode. Badminton. I'm glad we could make it happen tonight. Gonna be pretty good in the money percentage tonight, guys. Pretty good money percentage. What is this? What is this? Making the fold. Okay, guys. And I would just like to say again, thank you for being here. Really appreciate all of you being here. And thanks for following the stream. If you haven't followed the stream, we're moving towards that. Yeah, let's go ahead and make the call here with King Deuce offsuit. I don't love it. But getting 4-1 plus implied odds, I don't want to signal to the rest of the table that we're willing to give up big blinds for min raises without having to actually play post flop. So luck bag's firing out 6,600. Okay, buddy. King Eye is probably not going to do it. So, turn the nuts, making a raise. We've got ace queen off. I think this one's pretty close. Pretty close to a shove, pretty close to just a call. Let's just call it. Let's call, see a flop, see what happens. 9-6-3, nothing happens. So I think it's a check fold. We could have raised. It would have been okay to raise. And we got some retweets. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. CDL Dad, Jackosaurus, Poker Junkie giving us the retweets. Decker 711 giving us the retweets. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much, you guys. Big fist bump. Again, keep in mind it's not always sub chat only. In fact, it's rarely sub chat only here at the on our Twitch stream. But when we make final tables, we switch it over to sub chat. You can still you can still watch, no problem. And after we're done with the final table, we'll do a little wrap up. But guys, also keep in mind, if you decide that you do want to support the stream by clicking on that sub button, we try to come up with some really good sub perks, including digital version of Poker Tilt and a couple of fist bump patches. So show your support, show your love of the stream by allowing us to keep on doing this. If it wasn't for the subscribers, we wouldn't be able to continue with what we're doing here on Twitch, and it's a lot of fun. It's really cool hanging out with all you guys. We got Pocket Pops in the stream. What's up, Dutch? What is up, Pocket Pops? Decker 711 giving us those 3 fist bumps. It's great to see you. Grinding and Ground says, damn, wish I didn't have to work tomorrow. Good luck. Thank you, Grinding and Ground. Thank you, Grinding and Ground. If you're still there, if you're still here, I'm kind of curious what I just got the email that you forwarded it to me. Kind of interested to see, coordinate with you and figure out what your plans are. Carlos Jr. says, I don't always drink Johnny Walker Blue, but when I do, it's to celebrate the Mets making the World Series. Congratulations, New York. Congratulations, Mets. And congratulations, Carlos Jr. So the Cubs are out. The Cubs are gone. Is that what's going on? The Cubs are done. And now it's is it Blue Jays and Royals? Is that who else we have going? Yeah. New York Mets win the Cubs series 4-0. Wow. And right now it's Kansas City versus Toronto. Royals Mets, huh? I would like to see that. I would like to see the Royals go against the Mets. Yumius, good to see you, man. He says, I just got home. Good luck, Dutch. Good luck. Good luck. Thank you very much, Yumius. Really appreciate it. Yumius, you guys know, is he's a real pro on the site. Consummate grinder, always on here. XTV says, I've sent you both an inbox with an idea for the point system. Thank you very much for your input, XTV 1993. It's much appreciated. I'll take a look at it after the tournament tonight. So DeBomb making a 3x raise. We'll get out of his way. And Cowboys full. It's good to see you. You got to be shouting me, saying that there's 60 people left to the win and they pay 45. We'll go back tomorrow at noon. It's my first day 2 ever. You got to be shouting me, man. That's awesome. Really happy to hear it, man. I hope that you take it down. Wearing a fist bump patch. That'd be really cool. Okay, Black Feety. You know, I'm looking at this raise. I think that I just don't think that we have fold equity, so I'm going to get out of your way. K4 Jamie gave the little retweet. Thank you very much, man. That is CDL Dad on the Twitterverse. Yeah, thank you very much, K4 Jamie. Really, really do appreciate that, dude. Luck Bags making a raise. Black Feety making the call. I think we're going to just go ahead and step away from this hand and watch the other stacks go at it. Poker Pete saying, rarely sub only? Please. Shit. We're on final tables all the time around here. Poker Pete, thank you very much for being here, man, and thank you for saying so. Feels like it's been a little dry, honestly. We haven't had a first place finish in a couple of weeks now.
No, it's been a couple of days.
It's been a couple of weeks since we've had a first place finish. First place, couple weeks.
Since the double,
First place, couple weeks. Not since the double, yeah. So it's been a little while. Luck Bags putting Blake Feety out in the street. Ace Jack versus Ace 9 on an Ace Jack 7-7 board. I would think that it was good too, Blake Feety. I would think that it was good too. Make the fold. 15 big blinds, you guys. 15 big blinds. Let's take a look at how close we are, too. We are getting so close to our 11,000 goal. Our 11,000 goal. Can we do it? I don't know. It's anybody's guess. Will we ever get there? I don't know. We can do it with your help, though. It's going to be easier if you just click on that follow button. We're less than 100 people away from getting to 11,000 follows. It looks like 10,910, so we're 90 people away. It's probably not going to happen tonight. You know what? It's probably not going to happen tonight. Even if you were to actually click on that heart button and get us closer to our follow goal, doesn't cost you anything, helps the stream out. Even if you were to do that, it would take 89 other people to do that with you. There's probably enough non-followers on the stream watching right now to actually get us over the edge. If all of you would do it, then we're there. Guys, we're going to be right back in 4 minutes and 28 seconds. It's great to be here at another final table. 7 players left. 5 out of 7 is our stack. We're guaranteed $93.59 Felt it again. Poker Pete, Umius, JD Cole, Cowboys Full, and DD Pool. K4 Jamie, XTV. You guys are awesome. And you got to be chatting me. Good luck tomorrow in the Win Classic, Flatty. Really appreciate seeing you here, man. Mountain Jack saying the boys chat. It's good to see you, Mountain Jack. We'll be right back. Okay, guys, we're back with 21 seconds left to go. I want to say a big thank you to our newest followers of the stream. We got X-Roots Case following, Scott Farkas Allen, 32683, Heliotropic Moth, The Human Zoo, Lord Zach M. Kaner, DJ Lassaman, Jabba B, Sir Heels, and Luck Gun Leet. Good to see you guys. Thank you so much for supporting the stream and being here. What are we supposed to do with 15 bigs and an ace-6 off under the gun? I think it's a fold. I think it's a fold. So, felt it again, saying he's going to be sporting our fist bump patch at the World Series. Not of poker, at the World Series of baseball. He's going to be supporting his Mets right there in... at Citi Field, is that what it is? SD Bub with the pizza, with the fist bump, with the pizza, with the fist bump. Gosh, let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Ace-3 of diamonds. What do? We get the walk? Really, you guys? You just gave us a walk? We'll take it. We'll take it. 8-10 suited with 15, 16 big blinds now. I'm not really sure what we're supposed to do against a bomb. If everyone were to fold to us, I have no idea what to do. Luck bag, 16 bigs. We'll get out of your way. It's close. It's close. Oh, that's pretty brutal. You gotta be shitting me. Pretty brutal there. That's why it's good to have a have the phone ready to go with the WSOP.com app. That has saved my hind more often than I can count. So Carlos Jr., what just happened? What just happened, Carlos? I looked away for a second. Wow. Guess we're rooting for an ace, huh? It's not going to do it. A poker joker getting up there. 71,000. I think that we'd rather have a poker joker not double up and move up another spot. Gorilla Dreams now following the stream. Thank you, Gorilla Dreams, for being here. I like that username. Very cool username, man. I'm just looking at these tough OFC decisions. They're tough decisions, man. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen. Okay, let's go ahead and make the fold here with Jack 5 suited, which is not that tough of a decision. 15 bigs is like, it's just a weird spot where it's that tween stack that we talk about, where your options feel limited. You have too much chips to make a normal shove, too few chips to make a normal raise, right? So if you shove, you're risking too much. If you make a normal raise, you're putting yourself in this real awkward spot where you're going to be left with kind of crippled. So a lot of times your best bet with 15, 16, 17 bigs, and BFist, thank you very much for clicking on that follow button, is to wait until you have a good 3-bet shove opportunity. Wow, luck bags just shutting down the unbeatable hand, pocket aces for backing. That's pretty brutal. Luck bags getting richer, the rich getting richer. 312,000 for first. DeBomb in second, turn the nuts in third. And then you got Embarrass to Show, a Poker Joker, and R stack. Queen 7 of diamonds. It's close, you guys. I think if it's folded around, I think that we probably should make the shove. What if turn the nuts raises? Can we make the shove there? Luck bags making the raise. 6,000 more, 22, and then we would be shoving. We'll just get out of his way. We'll get out of his way. DeBomb putting himself at risk here. What are you going to do, luck bags? Nice hand there, Billy. Nice hand there, Billy. Goes fold, fold, fold. Would we shove for 13 bigs? Seems wrong not to. Such an awkward stack. 13 big blinds. Are you just supposed to shove here? I don't know. I don't know. R Green 7360. Good to see you, man. Thank you very much for clicking on that follow button. Dune9 asking, is the stream delay on? God, I hope so. I hope so. Dune9. Well, now we've got 9 big blinds. This is going to be an easier stack to play. Now it's just a shove or fold. Okay, 9 bigs against luck bags. We'll make the fold here. If we get down to 35, 7 bigs, we can still have fold equity against embarrassed to show in a poker joker. We're also, where are we? 6 out of 6. Mazilla snags second in that $30 rebuy. Well done, Mazilla. Well done. Nicely done, man. So second must have been like $900. That's pretty damn good. Travis, United We Zag, good to see you, man. We got ABC Gaming just following the stream. ABC Gaming GG. Getting us closer to that 11,000 goal. Thank you very much for following, man. Really appreciate you being here. How close are we now? 80 people away from getting to that 11,000 follower goal. We can do it. We can do it together. Embarrass the show. What do? You're going to make the fold, right? You're going to make the fold, right, Embarrass? We're going to make the fold, too. We're going to make the fold, too, and we're going to get down to 7 big blinds and try to pick a spot to shove against somebody here. If it goes fold, 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 then we can shove. What about if luck bags makes a normal raise? Doesn't matter. Shoving it against a bomb, king high is generally going to be ahead of whatever the bomb might have, and we've got enough to force some folds. Now we've got 9 bigs with queen high. It's a little bit iffy. A little bit iffy. That makes it a little bit easier. Chief Martin Brody, great to see you. Says it's evening here in Australia. Just got home. Go Dutch, go. Chief Martin Brody. Always a pleasure to see you, Chief. So a poker joker sitting there with that weird tween stack that we talk about, where the best move feels like 3-bet shoving. Let's go ahead and make the raise here with king 9 off. 9 bigs. Can we get through? Ingamar1 just subscribed. Welcome to the crew, Ingamar. Really appreciate you being here and supporting the stream. We're going to go ahead and send over a DRM-free digital version of my book, Poker Tilt, as a way of saying thank you. We're also going to send over a couple of fist bump patches if you want them. You were awesome, dude. Thank you so much for supporting the stream with your sub. Really means a lot to me. We're going to make the fold here. Ingamar says, just bubble the biggest tournament I ever played. 8th got 0 and 7th got $50. First got $450. I defended my big blind with 24 bigs and flopped top 2. He bet. I called. The turn gave me a flush draw along with my top 2. He overshoved, betting the pot all in. I had him covered just anyway. I called. He had an overpair, so you're in great shape. You're in great shape. What does he have? He's got 3, 6, 8 outs. So 84% of the time you're going to win that hand. And that's assuming that some of his outs don't make your flush. Board paired on river and I lost. Anything I could have done differently. Forced all in small blind next hand. That was it. I mean, Ingamar, this is what I would suggest to you. In tournaments, it's way too easy to focus so much on that last hand. Thinking about that last hand, it sounds like you got the money in really, really good. Before, pre-flop, maybe you fold. Maybe. Especially since you're on the stone cold bubble. It really depends on chip stacks. But post-flop, you flop top 2. Don't really overthink that hand. It sounds like when you got the bulk of the money in, you were a huge, huge favorite. But what I would suggest to you, Ingamar, is in poker, it's all too easy to focus on that last hand instead of all the many hands in the trenches that got you to the point where some other guy is able to cripple you in the tournament. The big confrontations generally aren't what win or lose tournaments. What generally wins or loses tournaments is the small ones. All of the little, all the little, small pots and medium pots, the blind steals, the C bets, fighting in the trenches. That's generally what wins tournaments. It's always that big confrontation that you remember and you think about, but don't focus too much on that unless it really was like a big mistake made. It sounds like you got the big bulk of the money in as a pretty sweet favorite. Okay, guys, getting 4-1. let's go ahead and make the call and see what happens. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. If we check to a poker joker who fires in 10,000, yeah, I think that we can probably check raise here with some fold equity. Perfect. And he will be getting 35,000. Yeah, let's make the raise here. We got the fold equity, which is great. We win a pot with 8 high. Cylon Kid now following the stream. Thank you very much, Cylon. We also have Dantier81 and Ingemar1 following the stream. Ingemar just subscribed too. It's really awesome to have you here, man. Thank you so much for supporting the stream with your sub button. Christian and Charles Vodka also following. Thank you guys. So Poker Pete 55 saying, how big was the raise? Let's make the fold here with our king high. What are we down to? 3 out of 5? 3 out of 5. It's looking better, you guys. It's looking okay. Here we are. And a bomb. We'll fold. Dune 9, yes, that's what ends up happening. Chat is live. I can see the chat in live time, and when I type, it's live. But when you see my reaction to what you type, that's going to be about 5 minutes behind. Well, actually, about 4 minutes behind. So basically, what you see is actually happening in the past. So we've done a couple demonstrations like on here before, but I'm going to type this and then I'm going to say it as I type it. What you see is in the past, Dune 9. I'm typing this on stream and saying it on stream, so you can see how it works. I know it's kind of weird to wrap your head around. You know, when we're working with a delay on poker, unfortunately we have to have a delay. We're going to make the fold here with 9-5 offsuit. I just don't really see anywhere to go with this hand. I don't really see anywhere to go with it. Tireless Ethan following the stream. Thank you so much, Ethan, for the follow, and thank you Big X for the follow. How close are we guys to the 11,000? Too far away. There's no chance that we're going to make it. 73 people would have to click on that follow button. Not tonight. Can we dodge the ace? Looks pretty good there to bomb. Can we dodge a king? Can we dodge an 8? Looks pretty good there to bomb. And now there were 4. $170 guaranteed. 527 up top. Not too shabby for a $10 tournament. You know, it was just a couple of months ago that we were playing the World Series of Poker. We were playing for bracelets. And now we're playing for pizza. Well, gold don't taste like pepperoni. If it did, then I probably wouldn't have anything left to show for my World Series of Poker efforts. 4 out of 4, guys. We're at the bottom of the barrel. You notice, though, that a poker joker has about the same amount of chips as we do. And that could end up changing in a hurry here if Luck Bags actually has the queen or something good. Instead, a poker joker finds himself over 100,000. More facts. Good to see you in the stream, man. Good to see you in the stream. Yeah, it's about 3 minutes 15 seconds is probably what I would think. Oh my gosh, we got Bitey subscribing. Bitey, thank you so much for clicking on that sub button. It really means a lot, man. If it wasn't for the subs, we would not be here. Everybody with that little sub badge next to their name, I want every single one of you guys to know, if it weren't for your subscription, this would not be happening. Wow, what do we do? Let's max it up. Hold. Bitey, we're going to go and send over a DRM-free digital version of my book, Poker Tilt. It's my way of saying thank you for clicking on that sub button. We're also going to send over a couple of fist bump patches if you want it. Check your Twitch message box after the stream, and I'll make sure that you get that little welcome package. DeBomb, if you are slow rolling me, I'm going to be so disappointed in you. Billy, what are you doing? Looking down at pocket fours, I hope, and deciding to make the call. Bitey, thanks again, man. Thank you again. Queen Jack off. I guess we make the I guess we make the raise here. And a poker joker, it's like he just doesn't want to see a flop. Really, it's just kind of lame. Okay. Get out of the way. It worked that time. King 6 off. 11 bigs will make the fold. XTV says, all right, I need a shower. Good luck, Dutch. Let me know via inbox what you think about the points. I'll take a look at it after the stream, XTV. Wow, and all three of them going at it. Where's your 10s and 7s and 4s, luck bags? That's where we want to see set versus set versus set, and luck bags just eliminate everybody else. Ace 8. This is probably going to be a defense hand. I think so. Let's make the call here. Pocket 7s versus Ace 8. Can we flip? Flip it. Flip it. Let's see a king. Let's see an 8. Let's see an ace. Ow! Boom. Just doubled up. That was intense. Luckbag's just shoving pre-flop with pocket 7s. Oh, so chunk. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Flop my hand with that ship it. I like it. I like the Stapes ship it. Let's make the fold here against a poker joker. So, Sean, if they had the WSOP 12 months out of the year, I'd be playing it 12 months out of the year. I think a lot of people would. A bracelet every day, man. Queen 4 offsuit. Right in there, boys. We are right in there. A poker joker deciding to put up a little bit of a defense against luck bags. Firing out 12,000. A poker joker, what do you think? Makes the fold. Looking pretty good, you guys. Looking pretty good. Jack 9 off against luck bags in the big blind. Look at this. We got a G-Lo 1976 following the stream. Thank you very much, G-Lo. Awesome to have you here. And Cowboys Full says, can't believe I get all this entertainment and knowledge for $4.99 a month. Believe it. Believe it, Rick. Thank you so much, man, for your sub. Cowboys Full just came into Vegas. I think that you moved here, right? You're going to be there supporting Neil during the November 9. We'll be there, too. We'll be there, too. Spiro chilling out in the stream with us.
We're gonna, like, take over the poker room.
Rottweiler, 6 months in a row, man. Thank you so much. Saying take it down. Thank you so much, Rottweiler. We're gonna actually fold here, and Rottweiler, 6 months, man. That is a long time. That is a long time to be supporting the stream and to be showing your love of the channel. Thank you so much for being such a positive part of the community here, Rottweiler. You are awesome. You are awesome. I wish I saw you more, dude. Wish I saw you more. Thank you very much for the take it down wish and the fist bumps. Really appreciate it. So, yeah, 12-1. I think it's going to be a call if a poker joker makes a shove, right? Sure. Call any. Instead, he folds. We're okay. Poker Pete says, do you think it looks weak to make a small raise just after you shoved last hand? Let me see where it was there where I made the raise and Shoved the hand before. Yeah, I don't think it was the shove the hand before, right? I had the ace 8 and called, and then made the min raise and folded. So Luckbag's now making a stab at us. Let's just go ahead and see a flop with ace 4 of spades. We've got position on him. We can outplay him, right? Right? Luckbag's firing out 12,000 into a 10-7-2 board. Makes me feel like we are ahead. He's probably got 6 outs. So let's see a flop. Or let's see a turn. Is the king one of those 6 outs? Could be. Fires out 24,000. It's starting to get kind of hot in here. A little too much heat. Be a fold. And a poker joker just making the shove for 15 bigs. 14 big blinds. Poker Rat, good to see you in the stream, man.
We are gonna like take over the poker world.
And we got Heliotropic Moth subscribing to the stream. Heliotropic Moth, great to have you here, man. Let's go ahead and check back against a poker joker. Yeah, firing out 6,000 to 30,000, really? Really, buddy? Could be that we're just completely drawing dead. Heliotropic Moth, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here and supporting the stream. We're going to go ahead and send over that DRM-free digital version of Poker Tilt. We're going to send over a couple of fist bump patches. Yeah. So we're getting 6-1 on a 4-outer is basically what we're looking at. African Ups, now following the stream. Thank you very much, man. So Heliotropic Moth, besides all the cool emoticons, yeah, we're gonna check your Twitch message box after the stream. I'm gonna go ahead and send over a couple of a couple of the welcome emails to our newest subs. Really appreciate you clicking on that sub button, man, and supporting the stream. There's no way that we would be doing this without the subscribers, without you. So thank you so much, man. Welcome to the crew. You're awesome. Bitey, welcome to the crew to you too. So, JD Cole saying 8s are hot. Yes, they are. Wow, look at this. Look at this. Could we see Luckbags knock out both of these guys? That would be awesome. 4s versus ace jack suited. Guess we root for the ace, we root for the jack. That'll do it. And then there were 3, guys. And then there were 3. And I don't really know why people find it necessary to needle after knocking out a guy. Luckbag saying ding dong after knocking out a poker player who I felt like played pretty decent. I mean, a poker joker. He was really he was picking his spots well to make those pre-flop shoves. I thought he played okay. DeBon making it 3x. I kind of feel like when you're at this point, you probably can get the job done with lower raise amounts to bomb. You probably don't need to make it as much as you're making it. Gosh, I hate making the shove here. 10 bigs, but King 5 figures to be ahead. We've got some fold equity, so let's do it. It's pretty close. It's pretty close to a defense there. In 3-handed, queen high looks okay. Yeah, let's max it up. Sometimes we get called with worse. And we get called with worse here. Unfortunately. Oh, cold! So we got it in. We got it in good. He flopped better, and he had us pretty much waxed on that flop. We were just screwed to 3 outs on that flop. But somehow we got the call. The governor called us, and now we are in second place out of 3. Whew. So now we got to bomb, making a min raise. Luck Bags comes along for the ride, and we're looking at 5-1 on a queen deuce of diamonds. We'll make the call and see what happens. Not really the flop we're looking for. 3-3-4. We will make the check. Pretty good turn. Pretty good turn. We've got that diamond draw. I'm done with it. And flop my hand saying, Dutch, where was the 2 pics from that you and Michelle posted on Instagram today? I'm not sure, man. Let's make the shove here. 7-6 suited. We get through DeBomb's big blind. Little ace 4. Sure. So the picture with the Phillies hat, that's outside the that is outside the Las Vegas post. Yeah, look at that. DeBomb trying to check raise us every single street. So we got some of our money in. We got some of our money in pre-flop when we were actually ahead, and then didn't put another dime in. Maybe we could have put DeBomb off of it on the end. Okay, we'll fold to you, DeBomb, with our 10-3 offsuit. So the picture of her in the dress, that is at the Jam Center, which is a mediation center. Good questions. Good questions. Wow. King 7 versus Luck Bags. God, I hate it. $32, $36, $38, huh? 110 to 70. About 1.5 to 1. You got it, Luck Bags. Power of the stack. Power of the stack. I don't think we're quite there yet where we need to make the call. Wow, we get a walk. That's good. We would have had to defend there. Wow, pocket kings. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh my gosh. Let's do it. 16-1. Okay, DeBomb's getting down there, guys. DeBomb's getting down there. Jack 5. DeBomb makes the min raise. I think that we're going to make the call, and yeah, we'll just shove in there. Well, I don't think we really need to shove in there, right? We can go ahead and induce. That's pretty sick. So DeBomb actually had top pair there. We're heads up. We're heads up for all the marbles, you guys. Heads up for all the marbles. 20 bigs in front of us. We can do it. We can do it. King 6 off. Luck bags makes the min raise. I think it's a check fold, yeah. I think. Well, felt like it was like a jack 9 or like a queen jack or something. Maybe like a jack 7 or something where he didn't really want to get blown off his hand. No, it was a middle pair. So a nice hand there. And Heliotropic Moth with the first sub ever. Heliotropic, thank you very much for being here, man. And thank you very much for supporting the stream with your sub. First sub ever. I'm honored. I'm honored to pop that Twitch cherry. Luck bags making the check. I think that we just go ahead and fire out a C bet. Luck bags hits the jack. I think that we check back and induce that bluff on the end. Well, I could have gotten a little more brutal there, luck bags. Could have been a little more brutal. Cloud Orchestra saying, you got this. Thank you for your confidence, Cloud Orchestra. I don't know. I mean, he's got a pretty big got a pretty big lead, but when it gets to this point, it really could go either way, and it's all about effective stacks. I mean, you can't really think about it as in he's got me 4-1. You got to just think about you've got X amount of blinds, and he's got the same amount of blinds. I mean, that's how you got to look at it. Okay, luck bags. 10 high is not going to do it. 10 high is not going to do it. Nikki 2 cards, good to see you, man. Good to see you. Flop my hand with the Bitcoin emotes. Luck bags making that call. Very quick check. Fold. We're gonna fold. Yeah, we're gonna fold this hand too. 8-3 offsuit, just to kind of signal the luck bags it's okay to fold some buttons. We're not gonna be raising every button, but it does feel wrong to fold. It always feels wrong to fold. Oh, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good flop. Double up, 224,000. That much closer to that pizza place. 2 out of 67. 2 out of 2. Here we go. Make the raise. What do we do if luck bag shoves? I think it's probably going to be a call. That's a pretty good flop. 2-1. Didn't I just say you're not supposed to think about the stacks in terms of what he's got over you? You're supposed to think in terms of how many big blinds you have, and just imagine that he has the same amount. I did just say that, right? So luck bags firing out 20,000 into a 42,000 pot. It's close. It's close, you guys. Nine, 7 off. We'll make the raise. Making some pretty big shoves here, luck bags. Kind of feel like he's getting tired. He's getting tired. He wants it to be over. He just wants to be done with it. Folds the button. You guys make the raise. And now we're up to 300,000, you guys. Up to 300,000, 30 bigs. That's a pretty good flop, really. It's a pretty good flop. What do we think, luck bags? Firing out 30,000. Okay. I can beat 4 high, and just like that, we are the chip leader. Let's make the fold here. That's a good turn card for us, really. Means it's a lot less likely that luck bags has a jack, right? Yeah, that is what it means. Yeah, I guess we go ahead and check. This could be it. If Luckbags has pocket 2s or pocket 3s or pocket 4s or pocket 5s or pocket 6s, I think he shoves there and we call. And it's it. It's interesting. It's interesting because at this point we are actually really deep. I mean, you look at the big blind, it's 10,000 at this point, and we're both like 39, 37 bigs. A little too much to just be spew shoving like that. Jack 5-5. Fires out 20,000. Make the fold. Why did it feel wrong? I don't know why. I don't know why. Queen 10-5 action. Go and fire out the same amount. Well, let's just give it up. I don't know why. I don't know why we're just giving it up, but it doesn't feel right. Maybe we have 10 outs there. Wow, Luckbag's making the limp. Pretty good flop for Jack 6 of hearts. It's actually a really good flop for Jack 6 of hearts. Vinny the Bomb giving me the follow. Thank you very much. Giving us the follow. Really appreciate you being here. And let's go with a 3x check raise. Is that an out, you guys? I have no idea. I guess not. I guess not. I think any heart and this tournament's over. Any 10? Maybe not. Maybe Luckbags gets away from it if we hit the straight. Oh, that's bad news. This is pretty bad news, you guys. Let's make the fold, I suppose. 21 big blinds is what we're all looking at. Little Jack 5 off. So the last time he limped on the button, He had ace high. And that time he had Jack 10. Could it be? Sometimes this is going to just be it. He fires out 24,000. We're getting 3-1, but very long implied odds if he does have an ace and we hit a 4. It's just like done. What do you think, Luck Bags? Checks back. And we can go ahead and fire out a half pot size bet here, I think. Get a lot of hands to fold. We don't often fold, guys. We don't often fold on the button. Sometimes we do. Sometimes we do. Let's go ahead and make the raise here, actually. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to get him off of anything. Nice hand there, Luck Bags. And Cowboys Full saying you just need one double up. I'd rather just chip away, man. I really would rather just chip away and chip away and chip away than double through. Always better to chip away than double through. I feel good about it. I think that this is going well. I'm looking at the stack we find ourselves in. 20-something bigs. Wow, look at Luck Bag sitting here. If he shoves, I think this is going to probably be a call. Pretty good flop, really, for ace 10 of clubs. I think that we're ahead. Great turn. HB Wallavica 403 now following the stream, getting us that much closer to our 11,000 follower goal. Let me take a look at where we're at with that. 10,930. We need 70 more people. Let's make the call here with our Jack 8 off. That's a pretty good flop, I guess. It's pretty good, right? Pretty good turn. I would say so. Where were we at? He had ace 10 with an ace of clubs, so this could be it, you guys. Don't wake him up. Shove, luck bags. Just shove. Wow. Huh. Lame. That was a lame one, you guys. That was a fucking lame one. Well, the problem with that is I think that he could probably put us on a spade draw. So I think that we just have to fold. Check fold. I don't think that we can bluff this and tell the story that we want to tell. Because I think that in his mind he's putting us on spades. What do we think here with our ace 4 offsuit? We've seen him check back with middle pairs before. Try to go for that thin value bet. That didn't work. Pretty thin value bet there. $13 bigs. And yeah, I'd love for him to shove here. That's a pretty good flop. Pretty good flop. Hold. Hold. And we get the double up. We didn't really want to double up. We'd rather chip away. Evo Dreamer, thank you for following. Guys, we're heads up. Heads up for all the marbles. Oh my gosh, this could be it. 329,000 in chips to 441,000. We're gonna be back in 4 minutes and 18 seconds. Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. I want it so bad. I can taste it. I can taste it. It's been so long since we've had that taste of victory. The last 2 times we've been heads up, it's been worst case scenario, second place finishes. But man, it's been a pretty good. Been a pretty good run tonight. 3 tournaments, 2 cashes, and here we are at the final table. Heads up for all the marbles. When we got to the final table, we were like 8th out of 8, then 7th out of 7, then 6th out of 6, and here we are, 2 out of 2. But we've got a real shot at this. We're going to be right back in 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Guys, don't go anywhere. Okay, guys, we're back. 6 seconds until showtime. And just big thank you to everybody who's watching and hanging out with us this Thursday night. We're going to be doing, we're going to be keeping not our normal schedule tomorrow and this weekend. Man, that sounded like Yoda, didn't it? Let's make the call here with Queen 9 suited. Because we have a luck bags. What do we do here? Well, you know, I think Queen High is probably good here. Let's fire out. What do you think, luck bags? Makes the call. Yeah, I feel like Queen High is probably the best hand. Let's check. Let him bluff into it. Hero calling with Queen High. Wow. He's hero calling us with King High. Nice hand. We both had the same idea there, luck bags. Well done. Well done. I want to say thank you to everybody who's here. We want to. I also want to say thank you to a couple of these guys who were favoriting and retweeting our Twitter. We just shouted out to the world that we were heads up for all the marbles. Pressure is on now. He's got the chip lead. We've got the run good. Can we make it happen? Luck bags. We'll find out. We're sitting here with 15, 16 big blinds. Luck bags firing out 27,000. That's a weird amount, luck bags. Weird amount. Niles, he says, might have picked up a minor tell from you. When you have a hand, you tend to click the betting bar, making a 24K c-bet and a 50K pot. But notice that often when c-betting with nothing, you click the half button, make a 25K bet. Good pickup there, Nilesy. Good pickup, man. Maybe it is. Maybe it's nothing, but maybe it's something. Maybe it's something. Let's work on our consistency a little bit. A little bit more consistency would do a body good. Wow, luck bags making the limp. We've seen him do it with an ace high before. So let's see if maybe he does it with an ace high here, and maybe he shoves. Okay. Let's do a half pot size bet, I guess. What is that supposed to mean, Nowsy? I don't know. I think we're going to just go ahead and die with it, you guys. If he's got us beat, we'll have to hit a 7-outer. It evens things up. Okay. And just like that, we are the chip lead. It's been an epic back and forth. Luckbag's not wanting to go away quietly. He will not go gently into that good night, but neither will we. What a flop for Queen 5 suited, you guys. Jason Soccer just followed. Thank you very much for that follow, Jason Soccer. Luck bags. What do we think? You going to go ahead and c-bet? He does. He does. How about a little check raise action? Okay, now we've got him 1.5 to 1. And maybe we should have just slow played that the whole way. I just think so often he's going to, the only way that we're really going to be able to stack him there is if we check raise. Luck bags. We've got the ace. Yeah, let's just check here. Pretty good flop for ace 5. It's pretty close. I was thinking about just shoving. He fires out 16. We're probably ahead. If not, we've got outs. That's probably one of them. That's probably one of them, you guys. Let's check. What do you think, luck bags? Probably should have gone for value there. Trying to induce, but the more I think about it, what could he have had where he's going to bluff? Oh, well, he could have had Queen 7, which is what he had. He had Queen 7, guys. He could have bluffed with Queen 7. What do we do with pocket 2? Is he going against luck back shoving here. I don't know. Yeah, so it gave him every opportunity to bluff that hand, and he didn't. Hate it. Absolutely fucking hate it. We're just gonna like auto give him credit for an ace here, you guys? Really? Is that our plan? And the 6 hits too. Wow. We're just hoping he has a 5, which is what he's got. He's got 5-7. And now he's got less than 10 bigs, you guys. So at this point, I think it's a shove or fold for us. Really for him, too. Unit 0 gave us a follow. How close are we to that? Yeah, it's going to be a call if he shoves. Hold your breath. 7-10, King 3. Hold. Did we win? That's going to be it. That's a win, you guys. That's a W in the books. What a way to end the day. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and shut it down and come back with no delay as a little tournament wrap-up. Let's go ahead and tell WSOP that, yes, indeed, we do want to watch tournament's hand history. Usually this is the most irritating, tilting message, the member message. Thank you for placing in this tournament. Would you like to watch tournament's hand history? Gosh, that tilts the hell out of me most of the time. But not today, because we actually won first place out of 67. Yes, we want to watch the tournament's hand history. Guys, we're going to shut it down and come back with no delay. Oh my gosh. Look at this. We got Mr. Poopy subbing, and the alert didn't come up. I don't know why.
Mr. Poopy.
Mr. Poopy. Mr. Poopy subbed.
Mr. Poopy Butthole.
Mr. Poopy Butt. Yeah, I don't understand why that. Yeah, we took it down. We also had Vinny the Bomb also subbing, so there must be something wrong with our...
You don't sound very cheerful.
Oh, I'm happy. I'm happy. That was a grind fest, guys. We're gonna shut it down and come right back with no delay. You guys are awesome. Stick around. We're gonna switch switch it off to no delay.
You can play Hearthstone now.
And maybe we do have a pretty nice Hearthstone run going.
Is this it?
We'll be right back, you
Is
guys.
the King's it? Wow, you were kicking ass.